Democracy is easy. It's like stealing ice cream from a baby.
We just want to predict your future behaviors.
I genuinely love the process of manipulating people online for money.
This is Helen Mode. She's a poet and broadcaster in the United Kingdom. Helen was shocked to learn that her intimate photos were plastered on a porn site, even though she had never taken or shared any such picture. The perpetrator had used AI to generate and manipulate deepfakes by editing her face into violent pornographic photos. Such effects on the victims can be devastating, as they are left feeling violated, powerless, and traumatized. In some cases, they've had to change their names and completely remove themselves from the internet to escape the constant fear of being re-traumatized. Georgie Patroni, CEO of Sensity, an AI-powered biometric KYC verification company, says, in the case of Telegram bot, Sensity found there had been at least 100,000 victims, including underage girls. Now, keeping in mind the seriousness of the issue, let us understand it first and talk about how to prevent such horrific incidents from happening again. Deepfakes are the resultant of something called as neural network. So think about, you want to buy a house worth $1 million. Now, unless you're a Jeff Bezos or a Satya Nadella, you would really want to know if that house is really worth that much. Well, how would you know? Well, how about starting with location? A house worth that much close to a financial hub such as New York, London, or Mumbai would be a steal as compared to, let's say, Texas. Now, the circle which determines prices based on size is called as neuron, and the system is called as neural network. But location alone isn't that informative, is it? How about we add other factors or attributes such as area, number of rooms, which will make other neurons and collectively help determine the final variable, price of the house. Now we have understood the principle of neural network. Currently, Morphing uses something similar called as encoder and decoder pair. So basically, encoder extracts features out of an image and then decoder tries to recreate the same image based on those features. Suppose there's a cat. Encoder will extract features out of the image of a cat and will give that information to decoder, which will recreate it. It works in a loop till it closely resembles the original image. But that doesn't make a deepfake, does it? We need to go a step further to create a deepfake. So let's take an image of a dog. And this time, instead of giving actual information, the program changes it with some cat information, making it a doggy cat. Deepfakes are primarily being targeted to be used in the entertainment industries, with the like of Luke Skywalker in a Star Wars series, The Mandalorian. The same tech was also used in Marvel movies such as Captain America Civil War and Avengers Endgame. Well, it's clear that deepfake technology has come a long way in recent years. It is amazing to think that we can now create visual and audio content that is so incredibly realistic. And there are certainly some exciting applications for this technology, particularly in fields like entertainment, marketing, and education. But I have a slightly different point of view which aligns with Jessica Sylvie and Woodrow Hartzog of Northern University of School of Law. Jessica and Hartzog writes, deepfake don't create new problems so much as make existing problems worse. Cracks in systems, frameworks, strategies, and institutions that have been long leaking for years now threaten to spring open. Journalism, education, individual rights, democratic systems, and voting protocols have long been vulnerable. Laws have been introduced in some countries to make it illegal to create deepfakes without consent in pornographic-related activities. Social media platforms have also developed policies to detect and remove deepfake content. Education and awareness are the most important and essential components to combat the negative effects of deepfakes. An effective way to respond to the scourge of deepfakes isn't to target the creation and the use of deepfake themselves, but rather to focus on strengthening the social and political institutions to disrupt. I hope you learned a lot from this video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.